What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Happy Monday evening if you're on my side of the world. If you're on the other side of the world, good morning, good afternoon to you. As always, I am Al Rivers and we are playing City Skylines tonight. Yeah. Hope y'all had a good start to your week so far. I know it's a little uncommon for me to show up twice in a week, let alone 2 days in a row. What is the world coming to, right? Hell, why not? I figured, you know what? I'm not completely falling asleep after a long day at work. And, yeah, let's make the most out of it. Let's play some games. Let's get some people involved. Let's work on our new city. Let's do the best. Let's make the best out of it. Let's make the best out of a crap situation. Or just any situation, really. Just come here to have fun. Feel free to say hi, introduce yourself in the live chat. Whoa, that was weird. Yeah, say hello, introduce yourself, tell me why you decided to show up to the stream. If you're a continued supporter, thank you so much for your continued support. From the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. Make sure to hit that like button. Feel free to give some input as well. Do not spam the chat, please, because there's only so much I can do, and I really do struggle with a lot of stuff going on, and I've kind of noticed that a little bit more recently, especially at work. I don't know, it could just be short temper. I mean, I'm a fairly patient person, but when there's someone that just drains the energy out of you and just, man, it's like, I've already told you how to fix this problem 2-3 times. Like, I shouldn't have to repeat myself so many times. And the fact that you're upset that you keep making the same mistake and yet you're doing the same thing over and over the exact same way, it's the very definition of insanity. And I am not ready to go insane along with those people. So, here we are, City Skylines. We're going to do the exact same thing we do every night. Try to increase our population. So here we are. We've got Robloxia here, which was named by one of our subscribers. Harlan Industrial Park, another area that was named by one of our subscribers. But we got Bedford Bluff over here. That's just a generic name. I think Bluff was in there. I don't know. I don't think I could have come up with Bedford. So yeah, let's give Bedford Bluff a name. Here, how can I get you all in on this? Did you submit a name suggestion for Bedford Bluff? Yes or no? If you hit no, what are you waiting for? Send in something. Give me something. Thank you. All right. So we're going to work over on this side of the map today. And like I said, I really do want to fill a lot of this in. Part of how we're going to do that is utilizing our maps here. I'm going to go... I know you can't see it. I'm kind of going off screen here, but I'm going to go to Kyoto, Japan. And we're going to zoom in on this little part here. Try to figure this out. Oh, that's Osaka. That's Kyoto. Oh, no, not Kyoto. Oh my god. Fuji. Freaking love Kyoto though. It's so pretty. Fuji, Japan. Oh my gosh. Give me Japan. Oops, there we go. All right, I kind of want to take a look and see how this was laid out. Just to take a little bit of inspiration. Excuse me. Ah, here we go. All right, so let's do a little bit of... Yes. Alright, so there's our main road. Honestly, it looks like there's a lot of... Oh, Coco's Restaurant! That's that, it's the place that specializes in Japanese curry. Oh my gosh, there's a KFC near there. That's hilarious. Alright, so there's a bunch of little shops. I can't really tell what these buildings are. What we got here? Let's go ahead and drop our little guy on there. Oh yeah, these are all homes. Yeah, perfect. So we can definitely put a bunch of little homes. And you know what? The beauty of that little area is that it doesn't really look like there's a whole lot of stuff going on here. Like, no major buildings. I mean, the tallest buildings appear to be 3 stories tall, with the exception of what looks like a factory. What is this? Oh no, this is a hospital. Is that a hospital? That is a hospital. Fuji City Central Hospital. So that's like right in here. So if we move up from that point, it's funny because there's farms up here too. It's like separated. Whoops. So if we look at, holy crap, I think the farms are over here actually. Udui River? Oh yeah, right here. So the farms are actually in this part. Yeah, I like that. So let's put some farmland right over here. I like that. Let's see what our resources are in that area. Is that fertile? Let's see. Turn that off. Turn that off. Turn that off. Turn that off. Yeah, it's pretty fertile. Not super, but it's green. So we could definitely put a few farms out here, put some dirt roads, and kind of, I say we bring this out a little bit more. Yeah. All right. Let's build out here. All right. So we're gonna get our terrain tool. We're gonna bring this land out a little bit because the creeks, at least on the map, look a little smaller. Doesn't look that wide. Alright. There we go. Alright, let's make our brush size a little smaller. Yeah, about there. Grab that height, bring that through there. That'll do, is just make that a little rougher. There you go. And let's soften the top of this. Whoa, a little too soft. Alright, gonna leave that as is for now, because we just want that to be a little channel. this side out a little bit. Bring that in. Boom, boom. Increase our brush size again. There we go. Alright, so that gives us a little bit more room to grow here. The beauty of it too is that it looks like this is keyed. You know, this is probably the most inspiration I've taken. Oh, yeah, that's barely a waterway. It looks like a drainage ditch, honestly. Alright, I say we bring this in a little bit. Let's grab that height. What we'll do is have a road come along the backside of this. And just kind of connect this all, kind of like a ring road. Let's hit play. There we go. See what happens when I start the game. It starts up in like a photo mode. So I just have to hit start, and then it corrects itself. Got a good plan here. Say we bring this around, have it follow that. There you go. All right. Let's get our road here. Yeah, I think we'll have this one continue through. What is that? Thornton Street? Alright, let's pick that. Oops. Pick our custom 2-lane road. Should have been a bridge. Excuse me. Not sure what's going on with me today. Oh, that's not gonna work. Alright, let's see, 2-lane, 4-lane. Alright, let's elevate this up a little bit. 2-lane, 2-way continuous truss arch bridge. What would that even look like? Whoa. I know this is the bridge expansion pack. Continuous steel truss arch rises above the deck, and vertical cables suspend the central span of the bridge. It's going to be big, but elsewhere. Yeah, that's a bit excessive. Why don't we start the bridge from back here? Yeah, that's a little excessive. Especially this one. Super excessive. That looks awesome though. It's supposed to have transport on there too. Double-decker suspension bridge, one way each way. So we got Does that say? So we don't need a suspension bridge there. I mean, 2-2. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Alright, let's lower the elevation step a little bit. Let's say 5. Wait, no. See, I don't want there to be that big of a... Yeah, that's a bit excessive. Never built a one of these arch bridges before, so I don't know how high this has to go, but it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to make that work. So what are our other options? Just doing a regular old bridge, huh? Yeah, we'll just do that. Let's see. We can live with plus 0.9 as long as it's a bridge by the time it gets over to the other side. How's that look? I think what we could do is bring the land over a little bit more. So that way it kind of looks like that. A little bit of trial and error here, folks. A little trial and error. Aha! Now, what we'll do is put a node here, and then we will upgrade this to be supported. Just like that. We got that. We'll bring this land back. just like that. So it looks legit. Sort of. Oh, that's not good. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna let that be. Let the water fill in. There we go. May not create too much of a tsunami there. Yeah, it's a little tall, isn't it? Yeah, it didn't quite work out how I wanted it to. Oh, wait a second. Grab all of this, right? Up, 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 up. Now, I still don't quite know Control H. I'm gonna drop that. Oh my god, I forgot how to do this. Okay. I suck at using Move It. Alright, we're just gonna scrap that. Bruh. Is this the look I'm going for? Kinda, sorta. See if we can bring this back down to Earth. How much of a drop is that? Ooh, 6%. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not in love with that. I'm not in love with that. Alright, let's build our ring road. We'll come back to that. Maybe we'll just do a bridge that goes over and across to this main area over here. So let's grab our 2-lane road. We're gonna do continuous. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, folks. Alright. My allergies have been kicking my butt today. We got height issues here. Damn it. What the hell's going on there? What, what the? Oh, man. Okay. I think we're gonna have to kiss the edge, the very edge of the land here. And then we'll bring the terrain back from there. So I just need this to be as flat as possible. Okay, this is super distracting. Having the map on one side of my screen is super distracting. Alright. Alright, let's turn all these guidelines off as well. That will continue through there. Let's check our road, make sure it's as flat as possible. If there's a little bit of geez. Alright, let's try to figure out move it, shall we? Single mode. There we go. So we want all of these nodes. And then we can actually select roads only. So nodes. Don't want that selected. Come on. There we go. The trees to come through. There we go. Alright, is this as flat as we can get it? Oh, come on. Nope. I think that's pretty flat. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright, we can definitely put apartments there or something. So let's go ahead, extend this out just to the edge here. Hello? Okay. Honestly, I shouldn't have even used these roads in the neighborhood areas. It should have been the alleyways, alley type roads. That's alright. You live and you learn. Still works. What the? There you go. Alright, so that can't get through there, but this can continue through there. This is gonna be a long stretch of road there. But we can continue this through as well. There you go. Alright, let's get some apartments here. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to get some of these in there. So 2x4s and 2x3s. Because really, I think that's what's going to give us the most type of growth that we're looking for. And, you know, I haven't even seen some of the 2x2 apartments? Yeah, it's these, right? So it's got 12 residents, not a whole lot. That's already level 4. So yeah, maybe we'll go with that. And yeah, we can actually scooch that over a bit there. That way we can make a little bit of space. Make a little bit of space here. We can actually bring a small alley road through here. There we go. Just like that. Sea breeze lane. Sea breezes. Oh yeah, it opens it up a little bit. So that's going. I think we have some parks here or something. Some green space. See if we have anything here that we can use. Yeah, square pocket parks. Kind of bummed I can't get it exactly right in there. Spot there. Do one of these 2x4 buildings. Alright, we're gonna have to find it ourselves. Residential. There we go. Now we're gonna scooch this guy over a little bit here, and just like that. There we go. Yeah, we're having trash problems. Alright. Can we afford... No, we still can't. I think that recycling center is 880,000. Yeah. No way. No freaking way. Small covered one. If we put a road on the back side of this, just like this. Just like that. Put our covered canopy parking lot in here like this. Flip that around. That's looking nice and fancy. Alright. That looks nice there. I think we fill in some of our grass textures here. Crap, this music's actually kind of loud, isn't it? Alright. It's a little better. It's a little quieter. Alright, let's see. Let's do ground surface. Water plants. What does that look like? Let's try and see how this looks. Ooh, I like that. I like that. And we can put like little. Let's see, what do we call that? Gazebo? Let's do any building. Yes. Let's put a little gazebo right there. Somewhere to sit. Love that. We can put some benches in there. We can do some great little detailing things in here. Oh man, I just want to detail now. I think we should put a little park here too. Let's do that. A little mini park. Okay, maybe a little bigger than that. Square park like that. Very nice. Then let's change. I wonder if we can change. Yeah, we could definitely do that. I see. Oh my, I'm so sorry about that. Just had a massive sneeze attack. Woo! Alright, where were we? Oh yeah, we're gonna change this texture. Let's get rid of this completely, shall we? Can I? Yeah, let's do... which one of these? That, aha! Alright. So let's find this one. Looks like it's right there and about there. Love that. Love that. It looks like that's a gray brick. I wonder if this matches that. I don't know if this is gonna overlap that other texture, but let's see. I wonder if I can run a path through there. I think we got to do this, and we have to go around. Oh, that's freaky. I dig it. All right. That is freaky. All right, here we go. Let's get this guy. Turn off all our snaps. Oh, can we squeeze on through there? Yes, we can. There we go. That kind of works. And then let's see if we can find a planter. Okay. Sandbox is, I believe, what we were using last time. So we'll drop a sandbox there, drop one there, drop one here. And drop that one there, but let's go ahead and move this one here. And then what we'll do is delete that little pail. Can we do that? Can we delete a sub thing from a prop? No, we can't. Shoot. Well, it was worth a shot. Alright, I want to put an interesting tree in here. Let's see, we got our colorful ones. Alright, so we are going to have to turn anarchy on here. So we got that. We also have the silk floss tree, which I kind of dig. And then, ooh, Japanese maple tree. Yes. Do 2 of those. Very nice. Alright, a nice little area right there. See, detailing can make things look so much better. Let's see if we can pick this little green bush here. And then we'll use our line tool. Just extend that like that. There we go. That works. Oh, same thing. Let's do it on this side too. Yeah, I like that. What we will do though is get rid of all these crossings. We don't need that many crossings. Too many crossings. Too many. Probably could use that one there, but that's fine. Yeah, we'll do something with this area when we finally do some detailing here. Yeah, I changed my mind about this. Yes, we're gonna bulldoze that. We're going to put some pathways in here. That way we can build off of Franklin Street. Yeah. Or we could just leave that as nice little green space. Although I do like the idea of having buildings kind of looking over. We'll figure that one out too. Let's clear that out. What's going on here? Did I plop this one down? I can't remember. I think that's supposed to... Let's see. There we go. And... Ooh. There we go. Actually, I didn't realize I can do 2x3s. So let's do, or 3x2s, or whatever we call it. And we'll make a pathway through here, away from buildings. We'll see what that looks like. Not entirely sure how that's going to look. Yeah, we're making a little bit too small of a profit, I guess. Let's see, is that unemployment? Yeah. Unemployment is low. That's good. Ooh, InfoLoom is back. There we go. Alright. So this really wasn't working last time, but let's take a look at Robloxia. Poorly educated, 239 people unemployed. So we got a really high unemployment rate. See, for that, we need the commercial zones to fill in, but they're not. They are not. Workforce, Harlan Industries, Industrial Park. I mean, nobody really lives there, so that kind of makes sense. So workplaces, let's close out of that. 95% filled? Alright. Not a whole lot of open jobs. Oh yeah, that's what we were gonna do last time. Boop, 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 boop. And boop. Don't need 2 crossings there. There we go. Probably could have fit a lot more by using the smaller alleyways, but yeah, it's fine. Not gonna focus too much on that. Excuse me, one more time, folks. Apologize. Alright, sorry about that. See, it's been really windy out where I live, and holy crap, my allergies been acting up a lot. Alright. Not focusing too much on what the task at hand is here, so let's get back on it. We're going to get rid of a bunch of these trees here. Increase this brush strength so we can get rid of everything. I just realized I was building with anarchy this whole time. That's not good. That's not good. No pedestrian access. Alright, we could fix that. There we go. What we gotta do. Kind of silly, huh? Ooh, look at that. They all have the same color going there. Alright. Here we go. There we go. Let's see if we can shift the buildings over the other way. Nope. Oh, actually I need to go there. Haha. Alright, let's build a little park here. So that fixes everything. Urban park there. Boom, just like that. Fantastic. do the same thing over here, but on a smaller scale. So I say we bring, let's see, Meadow Street. Meadow kind of works, right? Bring that across. Oh, is the elevation that low? I didn't realize that. Did not realize that. That's fine. That'll be one of the streets that continues through. Come on now. Why is that a problem? Anarchy fixes everything. Alright. So we're gonna do alleyways. We're just gonna do grids, right? We're gonna make life easy here. We're gonna start from there. Start from here. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we want to do 2x3s, right? So we'll have... Actually, I kind of like these little 3x2 buildings. Let's see what gives us more households. That's 7 households. It's 6. It's 21. 2x4s are 21. 3x2s are 7, 2x3s are 6. Okay, maybe we'll just do a bunch of 3x2s then. Oh crap. Have a little separation on that one. Alright. So we'll do 3x2s. So we're deciding. There we go, that kind of works. We're gonna have to break the grid a little bit here. Go. Not a fan of how that's going in. It's okay. Streets don't have to be perfect, right? There you go. We have a little bit of imperfection there. It's not the end of the world. And then just bring this straight out. There you go. Bring that straight out. how many of these do I really want to go in here? So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 should be good. Right? Do 2 there, 3 there, 2 there, 3 there. We'll put a park here. Let's do a dog park, shall we? There we go, dog park. And they'll fit right there. We'll do 2. 2 by 4. We'll do that. Whoops. I think actually it'd be good to have a little convenience store down here. So let's just see if we can find JP commercial low, right? Commercial low, little 2 by 2 building. A little combi. Convenience store right there. Yeah, have one of those there. And then what I kind of want to have here is a pedestrian path, a keyed pedestrian path along the edge, and just, yeah, make that kind of fun, easy for growth there. Let's do 4. There. So we're back in a grid. It's not the best grid, but works. Alright, let's get rid of these crossings. Oh, actually, we'll put one there. And then this is where the farms will somehow fit. Oh, but I need to get that highway-ish road over here. Oh no, look, a crash. Oh crap. They were going to work too? Damn, wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. 5 occupants? Oh, I guess he, yeah. Never mind. It's a 4-door truck. Alright, Boomtown. What does that give us? 7 Hills Residence. Very nice. Heavy traffic ban. I put that over here somewhere. Oh, 191K. Very nice. Making money. We do need a bus depot though. I'm going to use that money to build a bus depot because we need it like, desperately. And I'm good with putting this. Oh, that won't fit. It'd been awesome if this could fit underneath the highway. It will literally fit here if that pillar wasn't there. Now, if we build it, still, oh yeah, this node, scooch that over a little bit. That works. Alright. We have buses. Yes. Alright. $1,100. Alright, that's gone down quite a bit. Let's drop our... Let's drop that to about 80%, shall we? Oh. Okay, money's still going out. Alright. Let's put some bus stops around. Can't build a bus station. Bus stop. Yeah. Oh. Well, yeah, we'll go EU. That's fine. To a bus stop shelter. Alright. So, not quite sure how I want this to work. I know I'm gonna want a bus line that goes down the middle. No, I don't want to do that. Let's say we put... Let's put one here in the middle. Oh, no, wait. Put one here. No. Put one here. Yeah? No. Put one here. Let's go there. And that... Yeah, this'll work. You can walk through here, although there's no pathway through here. Let's connect that up there so that way people can walk through. Alright, so that's our first stop there. I don't know if I want to have one out there. It'd be kind of neat to have it out here along the quay. There. Since we don't have a whole lot going on here, we can put it right over here. No, because the bus is going to have to make a left there. So why don't we... Don't want to block that. Oh, that's a really short block. Boy. Temporary solution. Put it there. Alright. And then... Okay, we gotta have one right outside the city services building, right? We should have a stop. Oh, kind of have one by the school. This one right here, you can walk up 2 blocks. That's not horrible. It's not ideal, but it's not horrible. There you go. And then loop around, go back. And we'll figure out adding another route there. So, let's add a route. Bus line tool. Alright. We will start here. Go to there. Wrap around here. Go back. Yep, that's kind of the way how I wanted this to work. Yeah. Alright, there's our first bus line, folks. So let's take a look. Holy crap, we got a lot of... Let's make this a little brighter so we can see it. 2 buses. Yeah, let's just do 2. 3 buses. Alright, 3 buses. Wish it would show the capacity there for those other ones. Alright, see how many taxis are coming through here? Sheesh. So many taxis. Harlan, what is up, my friend? Welcome. Welcome. Alright, let's see how many people are on this bus. 0 out of 80. That is all 3. Nobody there. Where did I put that stop? Oh, there it is. Yay, 1 person. Heck yeah. Two people. Heck yeah. Alright. And then that should turn left there. Alright. Oh, crap. Exit bus line. 2 passengers. Yes. Got 1 waiting there. 0, 2, 1. Very nice. Alright, we won't name the bus lines yet. So Harlan, what am I doing? I'm trying to increase our population by adding some more residential buildings, but I just felt the need to add a bus line. That's all. Ooh, okay. Okay. Guess we won't build anything there. There we go. Leave a little separation there. Yeah. I think that's a little too tall, but let it slide. That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stories? Ooh, it's getting out of control there. 3 stories max, folks. 3 stories max. So how y'all doing today? How is the chat group? Alright, this is a little too... I'm gonna add some variance here. Let's switch this up. Let's add another type of grid here, yeah? One that goes along this way. And we'll increase the size to 6. Yeah. 6. That's about 6 right there. There you go. Then we'll put a path through there or something. But I want to have a little bit of variation through here. So we don't want to make it look like everything was grown at the same time. Oh crap, almost messed up. There you go. Alright, there's so many zones there I can't see the edge. So we just go to there. Then why not do one of these? Yeah, just like that. There we go. Not everything is perfect. That's a different height, for example, but I'm just gonna put that bridge there. No, we're not, just kidding. And eventually there will be a bridge there, but not today. Alright, definitely gonna need some parking, so let's go ahead. Put one of these in here. Oh, but let's do the one without. Yeah, let's do one-way angled. Wait a tick. Here we go. Oh no. What? This is being weird. Oh, is it because it's more than... yeah, there we go. It's 1.1 units. I was gonna mess things up a little bit. There we go. So we got parking on one side, which is the side with the curb, but that is a broken road, actually. 2 units. Let's do... I don't like that it creates a curb like that. Sure, I can modify that. Let's see. Edit. I just want to edit this instance. Let's get rid of that sidewalk. Get rid of this sidewalk too. Oh, crap. Undo. Undo. Oh, undo. Shoot. Ah! Redo. Not having shoulders edge, unexpected behavior. I know. I'm trying to fix it. Delete road. Angled parking. Oh, that looks so weird. I think unless we put sidewalks on this entire inner thing here. Let's try that. See how this looks. See, it doesn't have a sidewalk, it has a shoulder. So get rid of that shoulder. Yes. Alright. So let's do this. Is this one I just selected? so that looks a little less awkward. Yes, that looks less awkward. Do you want to get rid of that? Though? Okay. That's going to be a park area now. Yeah, I can't think of anything else to do. Alright, so let's go ahead. Do 3x3. Awesome. Holy crap. Why are we running out of electric? Oh, crap. I just deleted a bunch of roads, didn't I? Oh, man. Is that the diagonal? Shoot, was that a one-way? Oh, crap. I actually deleted the entire road, didn't I? I think this is what I had in here. I don't really remember. Oh, damn, this sucks. Well, I know that's certain. Right? This is also certain. Right? Oh, shoot. Road required. What did I have there? Shoot. I am starting to think this should have been Rivermoor. Yeah, let's pause that real quick. I guess. Holy crap, I can't do this. Let's turn off all that crap. There we go. Wow. Because the problem is that these aren't even... Okay. We'll start over. There's too much stuff going on here. Right? I think that's right. Tell you, I don't want curves this entire way through. So we'll just have to do this guy. That should be one way. Oh man. Crap, what else did I mess up? Over here too? Damn it. I don't remember what was here. We're just gonna have to do an alley through here. Is there something there? What gives? Oh man, this is a blunder. I really screwed this up, didn't I? Ah! Alright, let's see if I can fix this. See, the problem is, let's do this. Oh my gosh, alright. Have it your way. My word. Alright, we're just gonna go with that. What is this? Medium density. Alright. Delete that. Terribly sorry. That's my bad. And we had mixed housing. Oh, jeez. See, I mean, it's close enough to like a commercial area. Damn. Let's do. by 3. Let's see. Yeah, there is. Just put that there. I feel like I should have definitely looked for one that has a side. So 3 by 3. Nope, that's all there is. Alright, that's fine. Alright, where was I? I was doing all this. Let's make smaller blocks here. Sit there. Shoot. Parking. Old Japanese commercial building. Little corner thing here. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Okay. Let's do one of these. One of those. Are you kidding me? Alright. Not gonna dwell too much on that. This is gonna fill up right away. Let's do another little parking lot. What? No, stupid, stupid, stupid. Oh my word. Alright. There. Sheesh. Speed that up. Why is there parking on both sides? There shouldn't be. Oh, whatever. I don't want to deal with that again. These buildings are way too connected. I think we need a little bit of connection here. Let's copy this, paste to that. There we go. Now I got the hang of it. Now I see that I'm placing these way too close to each other. But I mean, it makes sense. It does make sense. Alright. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. JP 2 by 2. 2 by 2. Looks left 2 by 2. Ooh, that's gonna grow really tall. We'll just roll with it. Buildings will be tall on this side. That's totally fine. A little mixed store, that works. That works. That's okay. We'll go with that too. Just realized everything was flying by. Gotta finish these roads out. Let's do that. These four. Is going on here? My nodes. There we go. That's fixed. Alright, it's gotta be. It's driving me nuts. Ah, go away. How long are these blocks? Don't seem very long. You know, honestly, a lot of these buildings aren't even that condensed, too. So let's rethink this. Nothing wrong with having a 4x4 building like that, right? And having a mixed residential over here, a little bit like that. Right. Darn snapping, yeah, you're damn right. It's freaking out of control. So do 6x6. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, that was because that wasn't a 6x6. Crap. Alright, well, we'll go with that. Alright, let's get another pathway through here. Cool. Alright, and let's get... Oh, these are off. If you look at it, watch what happens. Two separate buildings, which totally fine. Because I had already expected that. Kind of sucks though. That happened, but that's fine. Alright, you know, I'm really curious about how my bus routes are going. Here. Small plaza, you are gonna go in here. Oh crap, I've been building with anarchy on this whole time. I'm really bad at this. I mean, I am, but I'm not. Like, some log. Welcome to the stream. It's kind of a quiet night. Alright, we've satisfied our medium density residential. I don't have high density residential, even if I were to look at American Pack. I've got low rent though. Yeah, let's take a look at. Yeah, that's way too big. It's a Mediterranean one. I think we need a steakhouse over here somewhere. Kind of want to get rid of the Mediterranean heritage building here. It just doesn't fit with the rest of the motif here. But that'll be for another day. I still haven't even finished my ring road here. So I haven't even finished this. Focus, focus, focus. Alright. This. There we go. I kind of dig that. I like that it's not symmetrical. Yes. Kind of works. Do I want that road to connect? Do I want this road to connect? Yes. Let's go ahead and get rid of that there. All right, so back to it. We got our crossings there. We need to get some more buildings in here. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. I mean, I could just plop a bunch of buildings, but I want to try to make it. I want to try to use the zones, or try to zone, but I don't know, it may not always work out, and that'll be okay. See how it doesn't follow the grid? It's kind of annoying. I'll just put a pocket park there. And then we'll do some sort of detailing another day. How about adding a town square? Yeah, that's what I kind of want to do right here. Alright, why don't we do a little detailing? So let's go ahead and get some grass, yeah? Let's say we'll do... I could have sworn I had a lot more grass textures, but I guess not. Use Sully's, because these grass textures are pretty awesome. Alright. There we go. Very nice. Let's go ahead and add some pathways in here. I'm not sure if it's going to show on top. We'll try it out. Yeah, it works. We'll snap to that. Turn all our snaps off again. There you go. Yeah, that's fine. We'll leave that open. Then we can use, I don't know. Let's just find some props, yeah? Commercial props. Potted plants. Temporary arches. No, I'm good. Temporary obelisk. Wait, why is that? Temporary sculpture? I don't know if I want that there. Small stage? Yeah. No, it could be like, nah, maybe not. Kiosk? Why would it be a book kiosk? That's weird. Idea. Alright. So we got that. Let's get our path. We'll snap, right? Nope, we're not gonna snap. What? Oh, yeah. We're just gonna do that. Do that. Do that. Let's pause. See if I can draw a good enough circle. Continuous. Snap to the edge there. Go 90. Let's try this again. Wish there was an easy way to do this. Continuous, right? Alright. Alright, what do we do? Statue to statue, right? Snap to that. Alright, that's kind of close enough, right? And then we could just kind of manipulate it a little bit, little by little. this out a tiny bit. Bring this in. Bring that there. Honestly, I don't think anyone can really tell. I mean, how often are we going to be really zoomed in there, right? Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Especially when we can hide it like that, right? Yeah. Found a genius way of hiding it. There you go. There's a little fountain. Alright. Can actually move the fountain a tiny bit just to cover that up a teeny weeny bit. Alright. I think we should have some mixed commercial on the sides there. Let's make sure all the zoning is going to go to one side. There we go. Right. GP. Go. Very nice. Very nice. It's working out. It's working out. Crime scene. Alright. Dang, we still only have 26 grand? What? Alright, we got a surplus of wood. Dang, we're doing really well, except for food. Alright. Ooh, high school. Got a need. Got a need for high school. Where are you? There it is. Oh, okay. Oh, property. I can't extend it anymore. I can't afford to build another high school. So, that'll just have to wait. I really thought I could build a 6x6 building there. Yeah, alright. Let's see if we can force the zoning to the other side here. Yes, there we go. Oops. I think that's gonna go off of, yes, there we go, perfect. Then I'm gonna put a little pathway through here. And what we'll do is use one of these walk-through parks, corridor parks. Boom, 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 very nice. Looking good. Alright, how's our bus line doing, by the way? I'm really curious here. Hey, 252 people a month? That's not groundbreaking. But people are using it, so that's good. I think we need to get a bus line out here. Something at least go through Castlewood, down to Fairview, Olive, Sunnyside, and then make a connection over here. No, for another day. And we'll need some over on this side too. And farms. Farms. We need farms. Alright. Let's figure this out because we were struggling with this earlier. So we need... First off, I think we need the correct road, but I'll try this. See if that works. Yeah, see, that looks funny. Do that. Kind of works. Alright, we'll go with that. For now. Got a little bridge here. On our main road, this is going to connect all the way through. Just stop right about there, and then what we'll do is we'll have a regular road just come out from here, and then that'll be a start of some of the farms. We're gonna have very small farms, right? So let's have, oh, where are we at? Actually, you know what we'll do is alley. Really doesn't matter. Well, it kind of does. That one there. Have that one there. Final one right there. Alright. I think this was the area that had natural resources. Yes. It is. Alright. So let's go ahead and do... Let's farm some corn. We have to bring the land down. I'm going to terraform this out a little bit. Right about there. It's out a tiny bit too. What's that? Oh, that's a tree. Very nice. Where we at? So, vegetable farm. Do vegetable farm over on this side. That's not gonna grow anything, so let's bring this out a little bit. There you go. I think right about there. That's good. A little bit more. Right up to the edge there. It is difficult to get this edge. What is going on here? Oh no, I don't like that. fan. Alright, that's not gonna work. Ah, crap. Yeah, not a fan of that. No. Go away. Go away. There we go. Very nice. All right. So we got our first farm. That's kind of fun. Definitely not profitable, but that's fine. Totally fine. Oh, I didn't even look at what we needed. So what I'm gonna do is look at production. So we've gotta grow cotton, gotta grow chickens. These people want their chicken. Alright, just gonna grow right up to there. There you go. Should be enough little chickies, little chickens. Bring this lane over a little bit. And what's the other thing we need? I don't think we really needed grain. It was cotton. Yes. I mean, I think we should eventually have grain. I'll be right out. This would be the smallest little farm ever. There you go. You know, what we could actually do is bring this road out. Bring this down here. And then move this farm down. This, oop. Okay, we're gonna have to move it. Oh no, move it won't work. Really? That's upsetting. Oh wait, is it because I have the filters on? Yeah, there we go. Maybe not. Maybe not. Alright. Fine. Little chickies. There you go. Little farm area there. Alright, what we'll do is get rid of the fences. Get rid of the fences. Yeah, that looks a lot cleaner. Got some small farms for now. I think that would be good for now. Yeah, I think that'll be good for now. Got some steady population growth thanks to residences out here. Let's take a look at our services. Definitely gonna have to increase our police protection. Let's see where we at. It's the firehouse. Where's the police station? There it is. Securing a crime scene. Upgrades 0. Let's go ahead. Yeah. I think we'll be okay. Alright, this is really starting to come along. Really starting to come along, folks. And I think we can probably add a few more farms out here. I think it's a little ridiculous that I just have that little stretch there. We'll figure something out. Oh shoot. You've lost access. There you go. That works somehow. Perfect. Well, I think we did quite a bit to increase our density in this area. I mean, this is all medium residential buildings out here. We haven't really touched our low residential out here. I don't even know what this looks like. Let's see. Ooh, level 3. Level 2, but they're poor. Love that for them. Level 2. Level 2, very poor. Wretched. That's not great. I do want to do a lot more to try to increase our, what's it called? Our wealth? Our citizens' wealth? Because it's pretty abysmal right now. It's pretty bad. But, anyways, like I said, did quite a bit tonight in the span of, what, 2 hours here? So that's going to do it for me, folks. Thank you so much for joining in. Let's see. I just made a name for Bedford Bluff. Gotta know. Anywho, hope y'all have a great rest of your morning, evening, or afternoon, or whatever, wherever you are in the world. And yeah, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Join in on Discord. Leave a comment. Say hello. Do all that good stuff. I'll catch you next time. Bye, everybody. Bye.